Oke, bertemu lagi bersama saya Domes Pau di Ngoja, ngobrol aja. Kali ini kita sedang bersama Mr. Mark, yang mana pemilik kampung resort di Sorake Beach. Nah, kebetulan kita ada event di pantai Sorake yang namanya Nias Pro. Nah, tentunya kita bertanya-tanya, ini olahraga surfing ini bagaimana bisa masuk di Kepulauan Nias. Nah, tentunya Mr. Mark akan menjelaskan dengan benar bagaimana cerita masuk atau sejarah masuknya olahraga surfing di Kepulauan Nias. Oke. Welcome to Ngoja Podcast, Mr. Mark.
Ngoja Podcast.
Ya, Ngoja Podcast. Ngobrol aja.
Ngobrol aja.
Ya.
Right.
As we know, Mr. Mark, the one of the surfer who came to Nias Island, maybe one of the surfers who bring surfing in Nias Island. Is this correct?
I was in the second wave of surfers traveling through Indonesia and looking for surf. Indonesia, it started, the main promotion was in Bali in the 70s. In the 70s, we had Uluwatu in Bali as a famous surf break. In about 1973, we had Dikul and another few photographers exposing this Uluwatu in Bali. In around 1978, so surfers started to come. We had the development of surfing with magazines and information and travel. Surfers started to come to Bali. In around 78, there was another surfing place called Grajigan in Java, on the coast of very close to Bali. Another very famous place now, Grajigan, a very long left-hander. Uluwatu is a left-hand way. Grajigan also a left-hand way. In this period of time, we had surfers traveling through Indonesia to Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, over to India, meditation. It was the hippie trail. And the surfboards at that time were also single fin surfboards, only one fin, the fin. So the style was very slow. In these travels, some people started to hear about surfing Nias. This happened around 1974. 1974. One of my friends, he was in Bali and heard about a wave in Nias, in Sumatra, but very difficult to get to. Because Sumatra at that time, traveling by bus or boat, very, very difficult.
There is no airplane.
No, very difficult to come into Sumatra. And also, Sumatra did not see many tourists. It was not like Bali and Java. So Sumatra was jungle. And the way to get to here was very, very difficult. You had to go up through Jakarta, then you went on a boat, the only boat to Tanjung Pinang, Pulau Tanjung Pinang, and then most people would go to Singapore and then come back to Tanjung Pinang. Singapore to get a visa, or Indonesia, come to Tanjung Pinang, and then go up the river to take a battle. And this could take 1 week in a boat, through the jungle. Then you go through the jungle tracks, the old roads, mud, jungle, West Sumatra, Sibolga, and then across to Nias. Now across to Nias, Gunung Story, and then from Gunung Story by boat, from the Pastor Line, down to Bahosa, and then Bahosa to Tunukala. That was the old way. So Nias was not user-friendly, very difficult to come, but people started to come, and the talk of the wave. In around 74, the famous guy is Kevin Lovett, that came here with his friends, and there are many articles about this. So this was what happened. I came here in the 70s, 74, 75, 76, my older friends, older than me, started to come. I came in 1980, first time.
1980.
1980. 1980, we all had, also the road, we had to go by boat. Shiboka to Gunung Mustoli to the Pastoran to get the boat down to Bulutawan. The road across Nias from the top of Nias, in the Nias, was very broken and longsword, and the bridges, no papa. So you could go before, there were two ways. You could go by boat or you could go by horse. Kuda.
Horse, okay.
3 days.
How-
Ting tong, ting tong, ting tong, ting tong.
How the price? How the cost? You have to take the horse or maybe?
Then we went by boat. It's difficult if you went by the Kuda.
Huh?
Very difficult track and adventure and malaria and problems. Yeah, and
Okay.
this. Because the village is not very used to seeing tourists. In the 1983, the road through the central part of Nias was getting repaired. We used to get the buses, the trucks, called like a bus or like a there'll be funny names or colourful bus, but we used to have to take the papa. So we come to the bridge,
You use
the
the
old steel bridge, and then we put the papa down and then we take the papa or the next bridge.
Okay.
Very difficult.
Yes.
And convoy, not one bus. Because some other rivers, no bridge, you have to go in and then ferry and then to get across. Very difficult. And then you get to Suraki and you come down because the old road
Yeah.
in through Hilis Montano,
Chris Medan over there.
not Hili Manamolu.
In Manamula.
No road.
There is no road.
No, so you went from Hilis Montano and then way around the back and then into the Simpang Matador, and then you had to come back to Hili. Again. This Hili Manamolu road was on the new road when they started. Yeah. And then we all stayed in Lagundi, and Lagundi had two lodgements. One lodgement is still there, the other one is finished. And then you come to the river, walk down the beach and swim across the river, and then walk along the beach back to Suraki. This is in 1980, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, up to the 90s. And then the bridge here was getting better, and you could drive up to Bottle Hilly, and then you have the back track, but no road here.
Okay.
So all the lodgements were on the beach, but no road. In 1993, we helped with the government, and we got the road, which is with the investors and so on. In 1990, we did an exhibition for the Bupati Pablo Rosa on the store, and to expose surfing, and we had a huge exhibition. And Pablo Rosa was very happy. Wow, this is great. So can we make another Bali? I said, not really, not different than Bali. He gave support to the start of the first Nias Club
Yeah.
in 1991, 1992. With the people here, we did an audience in the whole in Muscoli with the Bupati and Nias.
Yeah, they came here.
And we exposed, and after that they said yes, and they give us a letter, like a SKP card, to go and talk to this forum in Sumatera. And from this forum, first we went to Koni, but Koni, what's shopping? We don't know. Too difficult, you go to this forum.
So this is a new thing
Yeah.
in surfing, yeah.
Yeah. And we were lucky, this forum was very close to Governor Rajin Sarega. And Governor Rajin was very welcome, because Nias was a day of Pinga, and the program in development in Indonesia was to come on, let's get more things happening. And he supported this, and this is where we go now to the contest now. We invited ASP, Association of Surfing Professionals, to come to Nias and look for a survey, and then we started to do the surfing contest until today.
Yeah.
Still good.
So when the first time you came here, what do you think about our waves?
The wave in Suraki, like I said, Bali is left-hand waves. So they break into the kiri.
kiri, yeah, left, right, okay.
Here the wave breaks to the right. So in Indonesia, maybe very famous for left-hand waves. But Nias all of a sudden, wow, a very perfect right-hand wave.
Different, yeah?
Yeah. Also in Bali, you have a low and high tide, very different. Yeah, Pasang Surut is very lot of water moving. Here in Nias, only 1 meter. From Pasang, then Surut, 1 meter level. And this is very unique on the Ulu. So the wave is very perfect.
Okay.
And we're right on the equator, so the wind is very calm. So this became famous this way because of the tune and the quality of the weather with the surut patterns and the wind. So wow, everyone, wow, look at this right-hander.
Yeah.
And until today, it is noted as one of the best right-handers in the world. Dalam 10 terbaik di dunia. Kita terkenal. So in Indonesia, in the top, in one of the top 10s that people want to come to. So in Indonesia, you have Nias, you have Uluwatu, you have Karachi, and you are very lucky in Indonesia with so many waves. And this is one of the perfect waves. So the contestants that come here, wow, they're so lucky.
Okay, so we are lucky.
Very lucky. This is a natural asset. You know, natural asset of the island of Nias. Also, you have the assets of Nias, the culture today, and your waves. Wow. So good.
So good.
We have to look after it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Don't exploit, don't destroy it, you know.
Okay.
So we make this promotion, no plastic Nias, yeah?
Okay.
We have to think about that.
Jangan plastik ya di Sorake. Jangan sampah sembarangan.
Yeah, well, I said, you know, we have to get into the kids, you know. Us guys are old, we can tell you, but we have to tell the children, be careful with plastic. It's not good. We have to make very clean.
Plastik. Ya, oke.
Very clean Nias.
Untuk khususnya di Sorake.
All of
Semua.
Nias. We have to make Nias very special, not just Sorake. Everyone. We have to really socialize this to the older people, and that Indonesia is not so good on this, but we have to start somewhere. We start with the kids at school. Lingkungan hidup, I should make programs to the children, school children about this.
Wow.
Okay, go ahead on the subject.
Penting. This is important.
Big point.
Do you have any doubts about Nias Pro? As we know, this event held every year. Is there an impact to ages or
the effects we get, we have positive and negative effects. We run tourism in Sorake. This is not just us, but all the penginapan, all the husbands and that here. When the contest comes, we all get booked, yeah. But if the contest, we don't know if it's happening or not. Before, when we run the contests, we have a calendar of events. And we would make a calendar of events that every year we would already have the sponsor ready to say, yes, I go for next year, I will sponsor. So we could move in a calendar of events in Indonesia that the central government, the tourism department would put out, would be events in Bali, and attraction in Borobudur, and this, and in Nias, the Nias circus, so easy to plan. Our business in tourism is 365 days a year, welcome anyone. So all through the year people say, oh, hello, can I book your rooms, blah, 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 Bulanini and this month. So we already sell rooms, but we don't know if the contest or not. So when the contest, all of a sudden they say, hey, contest, we go, oh, no, my guest already. So we have to tell the guests, hey, in this period you're here, we have a contest. Oh, I don't want to come in contest, I cannot go surfing, too noisy, blah, blah, blah. So can you give me my money back? We keep it. So we're booked. Then the surfers come in, they book. Okay, not a problem. But, like last year, they cancelled. We cancel guests, and then the surfers booking, and then the contest, they cancel. So we lose.
We lose money.
We lose. And then they may go, oh no, we move it to September. So we already go June, we have guests, we cancel. Surfers come in, they cancel contests, move the contest to September. We already have guests, we have to cancel guests, move it. 2 times lose.
That's the problem.
But because we are participants, we have bad management. Yeah, so we would suggest the World Surf League and Asian Surf League, they only know surfing. Now, when they come to Nias government and say, Badi or whoever they have to talk to, we want to run a contest this time of year. Now, if the Nias government committee for the surfing say, yes, we want the contest, we want to have a contest in Nias. Now, the Asian Surfing Company and World Surf, you have to give a sanction fee. Yeah. So the contest for these organizations will run on so much budget. So they have a part of the budget ready for advertising, tell all the surfers and say, hey, the Nias Pro's on and blah blah blah, put your name on the list, da da da. But before they talk to their people, they need the government here to go, here's the money. Menjadi, deposit dulu. So sometimes, you know, Pemerintah, lagi kali duit ini. After rapat, looking for the money and anggarkan and slow. Very slow. So if we could get the programming better, we need to program this out, and the financing of this.
What do you think about our local athletes?
Local athletes, mereka, they're very good in this way, but they lack experience out of Nias. So with these events coming out, they can get to see people from all over the world, young people, very good surfers who are competitive surfers. Many of the people that come, Japanese people, the Australians, they have coaches, they have more finance, they have more assets. And they learn professionals. Where here, we are just tourism, so we're not seeing this quality. So these events bring some of the best junior and upcoming surfers in the world now, which is very good for our local surfers. The world of surfing and competitive surfing, you need to be able to surf in good surf, bad surf, wind's wrong, this wrong, you know, tiring travel. So it's here just living in Nias under the coconut trees, going something very easy life. But competitive surfing or being an athlete or professional is very difficult for our guys to finance money and only one way, you know, so that's the problem for us with development. Many of the kids now, when they finish school, go to Bali. In Bali, many surf schools and teaching. Now, our Nias kids are very good at going to Bali and getting jobs in surf schools. And many of them have their own surf schools now.
Yeah.
So, because our nature in Nias is very happy and friendly, and many of the kids, they speak English or speak Brazilian or Japanese. So they're very good, they go to Bali and get a good job. And they're there all making money, so it's good. So the surfing business of Salake has now created employment, not only on the point, but also for people going to Bali, working in surf schools. So they have a good future. But in back into our clubs and that, this is what I was saying. We need to get more professional, not in the surfing, but more professional in administration. Because if we want to start to compete on the world stage, surfing in Indonesia has just been affiliated into CONI. So the Committee Olahraga Nasional Indonesia has akui or has recognized surfing as a sport in Indonesia, and now our clubs all through Indonesia are registered with CONI. So now surfing in the big world stage is in the Olympic Games as a representative sport in the Olympics. So this is very good. Now Olympic the Olympic Committee in Indonesia starting up a surf team that will represent Indonesia next, I think in August, in Tahiti, very famous way. So our top surfer in Indonesia, Rio Widaya, is representing Indonesia in Tahiti, and the World Surfing League now, he's really going well. But he will be as a team or in the Olympic team.
Okay.
My hope is that one day Nias guys will also be in the Olympic team.
Oh, okay.
But to get to this stage, we need to get very clever in administration. Surfing, we can, because in administration, other countries, their government finance for training and coaching, especially for the representative teams. But like I said, we need to get the ESCA of the Nias Club as official and smart from the local to the province, and then the province to Koni, and then to make the Angara for training and for go to Nias South, North Nias, go to the other contests to learn more. Learn how to manage surfing. Because surfing is becoming a big tourism business. Competition surfing, and also places like Niasisland, we have very good potential in surfing tourism. How we develop the surfing tourism really is in management situation of the interface between like us as accommodation owners, all the accommodation stakeholders, catering to surfers from all over the world coming in the contests of the state, and the government tourism department to talk to us. What do we do? Because being stakeholders, we know what the tourists want. But sometimes the tourism department, they don't know what they want. So we don't have that interface yet. This is important. Bali is very far advanced in the stakeholders are very in the management, in the budaya, in the surfing, and the activities are very good. And the parking and the money and the management is very good. We are very, we're not, we don't know how to do that yet. I know from many years here, the government situation is not, the situation is not to that stage yet. But we can always do.
Okay. We hope
Maybe on
it will
podcast
be
people
better
do that.
tomorrow.
In management of these issues, when I was managing the previous contest, I had to talk to sponsors. So our proposals and accountability and all that to get the sponsors and get the trust. So this now, they don't have sponsors because the sponsors don't
We don't
understand
understand who they are.
who they are. So this is an important factor. It's difficult for me even to go to a sponsor without being a SCA. Like the Nias company needs to have its SCA, and so you talk to a sponsor, he says to his finance department, mana legalitas, what do you have? Oh, we don't have a house.
We don't have legalitas.
No, we need now in business everything now. Responsibility, insurance, who is responsible is most important.
So that means this is your suggestion to our local athletes to make your administration.
Yes. I follow Indonesian rules and regulations very much. So I think if everyone knows that Jokowi changed the programs.
Yes.
So we can see as a tourist and you get visas, the immigration is getting better, everyone is getting better,
Easy-
not the corruption
easy to
is
get
gone
the-
and all this. So it is so much better. You know. But number one, before the government desa and pegawai, they don't get paid. And then they brought in the honor. And then like dana desa, which is very good, made it a lot easier. Another one here, which Jokowi said was menjadi kaum. Bangun dari kaum. Because you cannot ask the government for money, the central government. This is what I say here. Jangan begini, minta. What can we do?
Yeah.
here to make a boom desk. Because this was part of the plan, from Jokowi's plan. Mulai dari bawah. So if you masyarakat bergerak, if the people get together and talk and what can we do, we can make good things to make economy in the village economy. We have tourism, which is money coming in. So we should be doing more handicrafts and things, more food and things like that. We have to be creative. So a lot of this, a little bit slow actually in Bali. Wow, everyone knows how to make money.
Yeah.
And that they're very good at
They're
that.
creative.
Very creative. We need to learn how to do that. And not
Asking government donation.
we don't have the Baba Angkat anymore. Huh?
No Papa
You'll be
Angkat.
bad about from it as well.
Yeah, already gone.
Everyone, you know.
Everyone already gone.
Yeah.
All friends, yeah.
Yeah. It's I said to the couple of years we can do part here.
Yeah.
It's not it's good. We need to get the taxis for Kubusu, part here, get the village guys working. You know now the economy of Nias. We'll talk extra for you. The economy of Nias used to be menunggu kelapa tu. You know. But then when Joko and everything comes in and he put the money into the desa and the pegawai negeri, and then kebetulan Nias we get Nias Selatan, Nias Utara, Nias Barat, and Nias Induk, and you know the pegawai negeri. So I'm very happy because internet comes in, and because ibu-ibu the pegawai negeri, they want food, they want good fruit. So now we have economy pegawai negeri. Because every month they have a gaji, so more things in the shops and we develop. Where before, menunggu kelapa turun, setiap 3 bulan ada uang.
Ada uang.
bawa ke toke itu, ganti beras, bawa balik ke kampung beras, utang dulu lah, tunggu kelapa turun. So the economy now is yeah, the economy now is more productive because we have negri and the administration grant. So things are looking good. But we as the clubs and the organization are new. So we don't have organisasi badminton or bola kaki. In here we have surfing. We need to have a proper organisation with a proper legalitas. And then the legalitas, one, we can talk to sponsors because you are sort of kukuka, and also Pemerintah can work together.
Okay.
So the problem sometimes with if we don't have proper legalitas is if I go to here or you know Garuda, hey, we have a club in here. First thing I say, where's your SK or your garden? And then within the garden we have people job. So they are not afraid to give us money.
Because you have already.
We are legal. But if we don't have that, they can't work.
Who are you?
So this is, I already tell them you have to do this because I can help you get sponsors. Even from someone I see, you know, it's like BNI, they have small amount of money, maybe to every other athletes wear the BNI t-shirt or like someone t-shirt, what about it? Right? Be supporters for your local Diana. Back someone ready because thanks Thanks someone, come on, get on board.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Mark, thank you for joining us in podcast.
Yes.
Ngoja.
Yes.
We hope that Mr. Mark is health. More health.
I'm so happy to help. I hope we can meet again in the future and maju soon.
Yeah, amin.
Maju Nias.
Maju Nias, okay.
Hey.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.